You reach for the device before your feet touch the floor, a ritual performed in half-sleep. The glow greets you like an old friend, whispering that somewhere out there, in the flood of updates, quotes, clips, is something that will finally make sense of it all. You scroll for wisdom, as others once searched for God. You collect fragments, you store insights, you underline paragraphs, and for a moment, you feel alive, informed, connected, awakened. But as the hours pass, the brightness begins to ache behind your eyes. You are full, yet hollow, overflowing, yet starving. This is not curiosity. This is hunger without digestion. Each new fact promises salvation. Each video becomes another prayer in the church of endless input. You bow before algorithms that promise illumination, but deliver only glare. The sages once warned that light itself can become darkness when it blinds instead of reveals. You have mistaken the lamp for the dawn. You have mistaken knowing about for knowing within. Information was meant to be seed, planted, tended, lived. But you keep it piled in the granary, rotting under its own abundance. Your mind, once fertile, becomes a storage room. Cluttered, airless, echoing with borrowed voices. You tell yourself you are learning, yet you have become a librarian of untested theories. A collector of maps who never leaves the library. You know the roots of mountains you've never climbed, the depths of seas you've never touched. You are a scholar of paths, but a stranger to the journey. Understand this, information is potential, not power. Wisdom is born only when knowledge meets silence, when experience digests thought. To read of courage is not to be brave. To study love is not to love. To memorize the steps of transformation is not to walk through fire. And so the soul grows restless. It begs not for more to read, but for something to remember. It aches for the stillness where understanding settles like dust on clear water. Yet every spare second, you reach for the glare again, afraid that if you stop consuming, you will vanish. You won't. You will reappear. Close the feed. Let the noise bleed away until only the pulse of your own thought remains. Feel how long it has been since you heard it. The mind is not meant to be an open faucet. It is a crucible. What enters must burn. It must transform into something real. Go outside, watch one cloud cross the sky, and call that your lesson. Read one paragraph and live it for a week. Turn each idea into an act. Let the pages of the world mark you in return, because wisdom is alchemical. It turns data into gold only through the heat of attention and the patience of application. Without the fire of living, all your learning remains lead, heavy, dull, inert. Remember, the oracle at Delphi did not say, know everything. She said, know thyself. And you cannot know thyself while drowning in the voices of others. So seek fewer teachers, deeper truths, longer silences. Guard your mind as you would a sacred temple. Let only what is worthy pass its gates. Then, when the world's noise calls you back with its dazzling promises, you will know the difference between the light that guides and the glare that blinds. And if tonight you feel that twitch to scroll once more, pause. Feel the weight of the urge, the quiet ache beneath it. That ache is not boredom. It is the soul asking for space to breathe. Give it room. Sit in the dark until the screens fade from your mind, and a softer light begins to rise within. That is illumination, not the flood that burns the eyes, but the flame that steadies the heart.